Okay. All right. Next up.
Next up at the number 6 pick, we have the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talked about running backs, and here he is. Ashton Genty, Boise State, 5'9, 211 pounds. And like you said, you heard about Austin Genty. You might have even watched a game or two. You might have seen some YouTube footage of him. But when you see him with his shirt off, it's a whole nother story, ain't it?
Story.
That boy, would you say he looks like a ball of muscles?
Very
This
hokey
kid,
looking dude. He's a hokey.
hokey little 5'9", 211.
You know, sitting there, muscles popping. He's just standing talking to the lady interviewing him. We can't help it. Muscles are popping out his head, his arms, is everywhere. You know,
I think
and,
this kid's going to be a tremendous player.
and what's the word that they always use with him, Benny? I know you're going to say it.
I forgot what.
Act.
Impact player?
Contact balance.
Oh, contact balance. Yes. I'm going to get to that. So anyway, I think this is a great pick for the Raiders. Think about the Raiders offense. First of all, they just went out and got Geno Smith. That solidifies their quarterback position, and he will be a leader of their offense. And you know what the Raiders have gone through with Gardner Minshew and this guy and that guy at quarterback. So they got Geno now. So that solidifies that.
Right. Yeah, they got Geno. So they don't have to go after a quarterback.
Exactly. They got a decent receiver group. I'm not saying they couldn't use another, but they got a decent receiver group. And the line is getting a little bit better, but it's better enough that if they add Genty to this team, it gives them a big time playmaker at a position where they really, really need one. He hits the holes and accelerates very quickly. He has elite vision and contact balance. He has good hands. That makes him a factor in the passing game. And he can hold his own in pass protection, which is very, very important.
The question.
You got to be able to pass block.
5'9", right? So he ain't the biggest.
5'9", 211. When he gets in a pass rusher's chest, he's tough to move. and that's a technique that every running back does not easily master. Mm-hmm. That takes work. That takes work. He seems to have already gotten that down. So he's a really good pass protector. So that's the Raiders with Austin Genty at number 6.
Good question. He had some things to say recently about him taking him. Or...
Yeah, well, these guys get with their agents and they start talking strategy and what can happen and what can't happen and where you think you want to go and what you need to do to say and take your other visits and by who looked at your pro day, blah, blah, blah. So now he's starting to pump up his brand. And he said something about being the best player, I think, in the draft. I think he's touting himself as best player in this draft, which, sure, why not?
And he said something about this is tackle football. Like we're playing tackle football here. Like you want somebody that people cannot tackle or something like that.
Yeah. If you're playing tackle football, you want to pick a guy that people can't tackle. So yeah, he's pumping himself up, and why not? Everybody else does it. The quarterbacks do it.
And I heard it. I was like, he had been so quiet. You really hadn't heard anything from him. So
that's true. That's true.
Okay,
that's kind of cool. I like that kind of stuff. That's
that kind of stuff, right? All right.
Yeah.
I'm a fan already, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. All right, who's up next?